coming for area of influence for machine learning. So in the previous videos, I know you have seen that the areas where machine learning is in boom, and which are the areas machine learning is adopted. Means machine learning is a combination of different areas such as artificial intelligence, where learning symbols representation of concept is used, machine learning as a search problem they have used in it, okay, learning as an approach to improve problem solving technique, using prior knowledge together with the training data to guide a learning process. So machine learning is used in this artificial intelligence sector or an domain for different reasons. Next one is Bayesian method, Bayes theorem as the basis of calculating probability of hypothesis. So if you are going to have an hypothesis, if you want to have an hypothesis, so that to hypothesis to solve the particular problem, okay, to solve a particular problem, okay, so these machine learning concepts are used. The next one is algorithm for estimating value of unobserved variables. Okay, so like a predictive model is built using machine learning technique. Next one is computational complex theories. In the computational complex theory, theoretical bounds on inherent complexity of different learning tasks measured in terms of computational effort, number of training example, number of mistakes, etc. required in order to learn. When we go for theoretical bounds, some computational complexity theory, the machine learning is used to find out the number of training example, how many number of training example, like we start learning the things by experimenting, that is consider a new problem is given, to analyze that problem you start working out using different algorithms or different equations. Like in mathematics, when a problem is given, you try to solve it by differentiation, calculate integration, differentiation, or you're going to apply different theorems to solve a particular problem. So here, if we have built a machine learning based on all these things, when a mathematical problem is given, an appropriate theorem, appropriate equations are used to solve a particular problem. Okay, so here it makes easy for us to find out the solution for a particular problem. Okay, so next one is area influencing. In that, like we have a control theory, the producer that learn to control process in order to optimize predefined objective, that learn to predict the next state of process they are controlling. When you go for an industry, okay, industry where certain manual process has been there to from design to the production to the quality control. Okay, so in that phases coming for production. Okay, so consider in this particular time you need to go for phase 1 to phase 2, phase 3 to phase 4. Each phases have certain activities. Okay, in the human in the industry, human may have divided into different groups: phase 1 group, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and all. When a production starts from phase 1, after completing phase 1, it will be transferred to phase 2 manually. Instead of that, if you have an automate process, okay, automate process where you are going to have an control of the process, where you actually want to end, or you need to give a pause for certain activity, or you can reduce the certain consumption by optimizing certain activities. Okay, so there machine learning is used daily by looking at daily activities. Based on the daily activities, it's going to learn Okay, when a product is when a material is given to an industry, consider a machine, okay, industrial production machine, where a raw material is taken and it's going to heat up to a particular extent the temperature, then it does automatically. Okay, so continuously that process continues. In that way, where we can optimize the that is going to find out by learning means giving an or making machine to learn the things. Okay, so the best way to optimize the uh, energy consumption maybe or human resource, all those things. Okay, so next one is information theory, measure of entropy and information content. Using entropy, that is measuring a particular information in different concepts, like an entropy is one of the things uh, that you are going to study in detail in your second module, like in decision tree. There you are going to study about entropy. So these machine learning taken certain concepts from information theory, uh, which is used to optimize an particular activity or optimize the training things, okay, training samples. So next one is philosophy, that is analysis of the justification for generalizing beyond observed data. That is, you come across different things in history, okay, that in this particular year these activities has happened, so that is registered in different geographical location. If you are going to build and model on machine, you are going to train a machine considering means gathering the data from different geographical location, then we can say that in this year or in this decade, these activities had happened in this particular earth, in this world. Okay, so a generalized statement was we generalized statement will be given in such a way that, like, we come across AD and BC, before Christ and after Christ. Okay, similarly we can generalize and we can give that these king lived this location this many years. Parallelly, in that time, in some other geographical location, these activities was going on. Okay, so the machine learning is used in philosophy also for finding out these kind of analysis, for finding out this kind of analysis. The next one is physiological and neurobiology. How to model human performance on various learning tasks. Okay, like neurobiological studies motivating artificial neural network model of learning the things. Here, an human brain is an complicated part where we have an n number of neurons in it. Okay, you can smell the particular thing, you can taste a particular thing, the sensation, the visual, all is taken care of in a particular brain, giving certain signals, okay, certain signals to the particular uh, nerves. The similarly, in machine learning, a neural network is built mimicking our brain structure. Okay, brain structure. That now we call it as an artificial neural network model. Okay, so which is taken from neurobiological studies. Okay, neurobiological studies. So that is one thing. Then statistics. How best to use sample drawn from unknown probability distribution to help decide from which distribution some new sample is drawn. That is finding out the subset in a whole set, and the resultant of that subset is considered to the whole set. The similar way, if you take it a new set, there also this solution can be applied to this particular set. That is, consider an example: a group of people is and one opinion. Okay, opinion you consider, you want to find out an opinion in a set of people. In one set, we go for a subset of it. Okay, like in a set you consider 100 people are there. In that, 10 people you are going to choose, and you are going to come to one conclusion of their opinion. Then how much you can say that, and 10% in an group is say as same opinion to the rest of it. Okay, so here statistical things comes to the play. That is, a mathematical part is used in it to finding out the subset, a random subset, okay, drawn from an unknown probability distribution to keep to help decide from which the distribution some new sample is drawn. Okay, so these are the areas in